As here guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
At the Rams, 32.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Hill flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Cardinals 7, Rams nothing. Brandon McManus set to
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Brissett, escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. He dumps it off to Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. That one goes for 8 yards. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Right back to him on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Here's Brissett. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of
7 yards the pickup there.
And 3.
Throwing again on second down. Brissett. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Flush to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Rams 7. Brandon
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time, getting the sack.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
A 4-yard gain.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And he floats one there, incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the 1st down." They love being physical.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He was taken down by
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it
double it.
A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. On the move to his left. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. That's Corey Littleton who made the tackle. Of course, he used to be with these L.A. Rams.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the 3rd-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
on 3rd down, Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Brissett to throw on 1st. Fighting Harris over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, Brissett. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. The 30. The 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the play.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return, Deontay Harris. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Brissett. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And all the way down to the 9. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. And even 40 yards. To throw is Brissett. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Rashad Penny on the return.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out, then goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they have the football. And will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that would be considered a fumble.
And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Going up top for Miller. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Scotty Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there for Arizona. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Arizona, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.